power. Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me?
In introducing Ethan, I'd like to just simply thank him for creating this journal, this medium for so many researchers here to be able to have a journal of their own, if you will, to publish these works. Otherwise, they're found throughout the literature, but we can thank Ethan for being the visionary of putting this all together in one journal. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Ethan Russo.
All right. Be so kind as to turn on the slides. And maybe we could have the lights down in front a little bit. I want to have a little visual appeal with the old-fashioned technology called Kodachrome. That was great. Thank you. Dr. Schultes died last week. At the age of 86, I'm afraid. He was one of my mentors in the study of medicinal plants. About 1970, he went to Afghanistan to demonstrate that there's more than one species of cannabis. And although he was a conservative Republican, he would testify in court in states where they had laws that outlawed cannabis sativa. And when he would testify that they didn't demonstrate that the material that this person was arrested with was truly cannabis sativa, and he got a lot of people off. His feeling was that drugs should not be outlawed, number one, and that the laws had no scientific veracity. So my salute to him. We're going to talk a little bit about migraine today, but a great deal of what I'm discussing will also apply to other types of pain, especially neuropathic pain or musculoskeletal pain. But my particular research interest has been in migraine, which is the butt of a lot of jokes, but it's a very serious disorder. Let's talk economics. Migraine costs the U.S. economy between 1.2 and 17.2 billion annually in lost productivity, and that was in 1993 dollars. If we look at this, the impact of migraine on the people that have it, you will see that we have migraine is the yellow triangle here, and that in measures of physical functioning, bodily pain, general health, vitality, emotional well-being, and mental health, that migraineurs consider themselves more affected than even people with diabetes. Now, to me, that's a serious illness. Now, let's take a little bit of a historical survey, and normally I take an hour or two for this, but if you're interested, there's a 72-page paper that will be in the Journal of Cannabis Therapeutics, the next issue coming out next week. I will send it to anyone who will email me at erusso@blackfoot.net. I will send you a PDF file and you can use it any way you wish. But this is Ashurbanipal, who was a 7th century BCE king of Assyria. He had a library that contained tablets dating back to 2200 BCE, including this Sumerian medical tablet. In there, they spoke of an agent called azala or azalu, which was spun into rope. It had 29 medical indications, including some with fumigation, that's a way of saying smoke, and one in which it was bound to the head, presumably for headache. Additionally, we have information from the Hindus. This is a selection from the Atharva Veda, about 1500 BCE, the Indian literature, and they speak of Banga. Bongo was one of the 5 sacred herbs to allay anxiety. And somewhere probably about the 3rd or 4th century BCE, it came into folk use for treating pain. And even today in India, cannabis is known as a migraine treatment. And here we have a bunch of sadhus hitting on chillums, for medicinal purposes, of course. Additionally, we have information from the Chinese literature. This is a Chuan pictograph, and you can quite see the outline of a shed. And these things over here are nothing more than hemp stalks that are drying in the shed. There are medicinal attributes of cannabis that may go back as far as 3,000